Here's English. He's checked by Carter. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Adebayo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo, a screen on Hardaway to take the lead. SGA working through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander in traffic uses that athleticism.
They've got Bam Adebayo. Also Karl Anthony Towns out there. And it's English in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Outside Butler from 20 feet. Shot clock at 6. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
I really like how he settled down after a careless first half, taking much better care of the basketball, too.
Wallace, he's checked in for Portland. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McGinnis. Jackson outside. Here's McGinnis.
Trailblazers foul.
Green's checked in for Wallace.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 23, Draymond Green.
Pass to Butler. Jackson with a screen on Green. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Tyrese Halliburton, 2 shots.
First one falls. Well, Brett, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Now, their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. That's good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Bibby. And it's Portland with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
The Pelicans have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Bibby, the pass to Carter. Inside, here's Ewing. That one falls.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Halliburton. Pass to Towns. Towns a screen on Carter. Tries yet again. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Here's Bibby. Here's Ewing. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Halliburton, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Bibby. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's English. He's checked by Carter. And that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside Carter. Lets it go. And again, New Orleans no good.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Here's English. He's checked by Carter. Here's Towns. Here's English. And the layup falls. And now an 8-point Portland lead.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Portland making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Butler's checked in for the Pelicans. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Takes a step back. Here's Hardaway. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's McGrady. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. McGrady's got 22 points.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns on a screen. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. That one's good. Nothing but net.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the basket by McGinnis. McGinnis has got 4 points this quarter.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Butler. Portland making their last shot. Here's Hardaway. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
English can't get it to go. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Pass to McGinnis. What a terrific move that is.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Portland leading by 6. Towns a screen on Hardaway. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Butler. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hardaway with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Ewing. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
They get it back. Here's Towns. Halliburton against Butler. Halliburton, the pass to Towns. It's good. Towns has got 8 points here in the quarter.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Pass to Ewing. Over Towns. Ewing, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Halliburton going inside.
There are times when you want your guards to be aggressive, and Halliburton there with a great take.
At the line for 2, Tyrese Halliburton.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 9. Portland making a switch here. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton will certainly fit that bill.
To the paint. From close range. The putback. And he can't get that one. Portland leading by 10. Not watching the line there. It'll be a backcourt violation. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Green, the pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Carter. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Halliburton. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Tyrese Halliburton, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. New Orleans calls timeout. 43 seconds left in the game. Seconds left to play in the fourth. They get it again. Hardaway, the pass to Ewing, and he jams it home with authority.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
They double-team Halliburton. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Halliburton draws the double. Stolen by Carter. Here's the break. Here's Hardaway.
Get up to throw down.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. New Orleans calls timeout. They're losing by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Trailblazers foul. OG Anunoby. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
2 shots.
And so Carter nails them both.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's McGinnis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Money! And that one brings them within 1.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
At the line for 2, Tyrese Halliburton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
So a close game sees Portland taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, and with Karl Anthony Towns, Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.